Welcome everybody to my channel today. What if the reason you feel so stressed is because you're taking yourself way too seriously? In this message, we're diving into how pressure, pride, comparison, and worry quietly steal our joy, and what God actually says about it. If you've ever replayed an embarrassing moment in your head 100 times or felt like one mistake defined you, this is for you. Get ready to laugh, reflect, and breathe a little easier as we discover the freedoms that comes from letting go and trusting God more. Life gets heavy when you start treating every mistake like it is the end of the world. We overthink texts we send, reply awkward conversations, and feel like one bad day defines who we are. But the truth is, we're human. We're learning. When we take ourselves too seriously, we forget that growth takes grace. The Bible reminds us there is a time to weep, a time to laugh. A laughter isn't irresponsible, it is necessary. God never intended for us to live under constant pressure. Sometimes the healthiest thing you can do is laugh at yourself, learn the lesson, and move forward. Taking yourself too seriously can also trap you in pride without you realizing it. We become so focused on protecting our image that we forget humility. We don't want to look wrong, weak, or inexperienced. But Proverbs 16:18 says, pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall. When we loosen our grip on perfection, we create space for growth. It's okay to admit, I don't have it all together. In fact, that's where real strength begins. People connect more with authenticity than with perfection. Another reason not to take yourself too seriously is that comparison steals joy. Social media makes it easy to feel like everyone else has it figured out. Perfect grades, perfect bodies, perfect relationships, but God didn't create you to compete with someone else's calling. Galatians 6:4-5 reminds us to pay careful attention to your own work, for each one should carry their own load. Your journey is yours. When you stop trying to perform and start embracing who God made you to be, life feels lighter. You can celebrate others without feeling threatened. Finally, taking yourself too seriously can make you forget who's really in control. We stress about every detail as if everything depends on us, but it doesn't. Matthew 6:27 says, can any one of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your life? Worry feels productive, but it rarely changes anything. Trusting God allows you to relax a little. You can try your best without believing your whole identity is on the line. I once heard a story about a young man who, who tripped while walking into a stage to receive an award. The room went silent for a split second. He had a choice: freeze in embarrassment or laugh. He stood up, dusted himself off, bowed dramatically, and said, well, now, you'll definitely remember me. The entire room burst into laughter, and the tension disappeared. Years later, people did not remember his fall. They remembered his confidence and humility. Sometimes the moment you think will ruin you becomes the moment that makes you relatable. And that's the beauty of not taking yourself too seriously. It frees you to live, to grow, and to trust that God is bigger than your awkward moments.